Hey there, American Healthy Habits family. What if your garden could basically run itself? No more spending every weekend on your knees pulling weeds. No more dragging hoses across the yard 3 times a week. No more watching everything die the moment life gets busy. What lazy gardeners figured out, and what most people get completely wrong, is that gardening doesn't have to be hard, it just has to be smart. Today, we're handing you a system. 6 steps, set it up once, then let nature do the heavy lifting for you, all season long. This is the Ease system, and it is about to change the way you garden forever. Here's the truth about traditional gardening. It was designed to keep you busy. Till the soil, water every day, spray for pests, replant when it's done. Repeat, repeat, repeat. But lazy gardeners, the smart ones, looked at that cycle and said, there has to be a better way. And there is. The Ease system is built on one simple idea. Do the hard work once, set up the right conditions, and let your garden run on its own momentum. Less effort, more harvest, all season long. Let's walk through it, step by step. The E in Ease. Establish your water-smart foundation. The number one reason gardens fail? Inconsistent watering. Too much, too little, too busy to remember. Sound familiar? Wicking beds solve that problem completely. And they are the foundation of the entire Ease system. Here's how they work. A wicking bed has a water reservoir built right into the bottom. The soil draws moisture up from below, slowly, consistently, exactly the way plants want it. You fill the reservoir every few days and walk away. The bed does the rest. No timers, no sprinklers, no guilt when you skip a day. For a lazy gardener, a wicking bed isn't a luxury. It's a game changer. And once it's built, it works for years. The A in Ease. Allow the soil to build itself. Most gardeners till their soil every single season, and every single season they destroy the very thing that makes their garden grow. Here's what lazy gardeners know. Healthy soil is alive. It's full of microbes, fungi, and earthworms doing the work for you, but only if you stop disturbing it. No-till gardening means you build your soil on top. Layer compost, organic matter, and mulch directly onto your beds. Let the biology beneath break it all down naturally. Season after season, your soil gets richer, deeper, and more productive, without you picking up a single shovel. The lazy gardener's motto, build the soil once, feed it gently, and let it feed you back. Your no-till bed becomes the engine of the entire Ease system, and it only gets better with time. Bonus A in Ease. Allow nature to protect your garden. You built the soil, now protect it. Bare soil is the enemy of a lazy gardener. It dries out fast, it grows weeds faster, and it makes you work harder than you need to. Mulch fixes all of that in one step. A thick layer of straw, wood chips, or shredded leaves laid over your beds does 3 powerful things at once. It locks in moisture so you water less, it blocks sunlight so weeds can't sprout, and it slowly breaks down, feeding your no-till soil all season long. Ground cover plants do the same thing in growing areas. Low-growing herbs like thyme or creeping plants that crowd out weeds naturally while you do absolutely nothing. Mulch once. Let it work. That's the lazy gardener way. The S in Ease. Select plants that work together. What if your garden could fight its own pests without you spraying a single thing? That's exactly what companion planting does. The Ease system uses a strategy called push-pull companion planting. Some plants push pests away. Strong scents like basil, marigolds, and nasturtiums confuse and repel insects that want to destroy your crops. Other plants pull those same pests toward them, acting as decoys that draw bugs away from your vegetables. Plant them together strategically, and you've built a living pest control system that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with 0 effort from you. No spraying, no monitoring, no losing half your harvest to aphids, just smart plant placement, done once at the beginning of the season. Another bonus for you, another S in Ease. Select winners, not time wasters. Not all vegetables are created equal, and a lazy gardener knows exactly which ones to grow. Some plants give you almost nothing for months of work. Others produce abundantly, quickly, and keep on giving with almost no attention. For the ease system, we focus on cut-and-come-again crops, plants that regrow after you harvest them, herbs like basil, chives, and mint, leafy greens like lettuce and kale, beans, zucchini, tomatoes, and cucumbers that produce continuously all season long. The rule is simple. Every plant in your ease garden needs to earn its space. High yield, fast production, low maintenance. Why spend time and energy on something that gives you one harvest when you could grow something that feeds you for months? Work smart. Grow winners. The final E in ease, extend your harvest. All season long. Here's the mistake almost every new gardener makes. They plant everything at once, and everything finishes at once. One glorious week of harvesting, then nothing. Succession planting fixes that completely. Instead of planting your entire crop on day one, you stagger your planting every 2 to 3 weeks. As one round of lettuce finishes, the next one is just getting started. As your first bean plants wind down, a fresh batch is already climbing. Your garden never stops producing, your table never goes empty, and you never have that overwhelming moment of what do I do with 40 zucchinis all at once. Succession planting is the final piece of the ease system, and it's what turns a good garden into one that feeds you from spring all the way through fall. That's the ease system. Establish your water-smart foundation with wicking beds. Allow your soil and mulch to build and protect themselves. Select companion plants and high-yield crops that do the work for you. Extend your harvest all season long with succession planting. Garden smarter, not harder. This is what lazy gardening actually looks like when it has a plan behind it. Not doing less, doing the right things at the right time so your garden carries the load for you all season long. If this resonated with you today, hit that like button and subscribe, because we are building the laziest, most productive garden on YouTube, and there is a lot more coming. We'll see you in the next one.